anytime a young mom is charged with killing her children, it makes the headlines because that is such an aberration. It's such a deviation from what young mothers are.
Casey, you don't realize that the whole United States is looking for our Kaylee.
The case of the state of Florida versus Casey Marie Anthony. However, it is time to tell the story of a little girl named Kaylee.
George Anthony specifically recalls that at 12:50 p.m. on June 16th of 2008, George Anthony kissed his granddaughter goodbye and never saw her again. His daughter, Casey, left the residence on Hope Spring Drive with Kaylee Marie Anthony. She told her mother that she was going to spend the night with a babysitter by the name of Sammy. You will learn there is no Sammy.
Kaylee's death allowed Casey Anthony to live the good life, at least for those 31 days.
When you first met Ms. Anthony, can you tell the jury how she appeared?
She always seemed like she was having a good time.
Did you ever see her distraught?
No, sir.
Depressed?
No, sir.
Scared?
No, sir.
She was partying and having a good time.
Did she tell you that her daughter was missing?
No.
Did she ever tell you that her daughter had been kidnapped?
No.
That she was missing?
No.
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 No, sir. No, sir.
Did you ever ask the defendant where Kaylee was?
Yes, sir, I did.
What did she tell you?
And that she was at Disney World with the nanny.
She said she was with the nanny.
She told me that she was spending the weekend at the beach with the nanny.
Did Casey Anthony ever tell you that her daughter was missing?
No, sir.
That she was looking for her?
No.
That she needed any help?
Nope.
No, sir.
Did she ever cry?
No.
Did she ever act scared?
Nope.
At any time during this night, did she ever tell you that her child was missing?
No, sir.
Anthony was out partying when she should have been looking for her daughter.
How come everybody's saying that you're not upset, that you're not crying, that you show no caring of where Kaylee is at all? I'm not sitting here crying every 2 seconds because I have to stay composed. You have to tell me if you know anything about Kaylee. If anything happens with Kaylee, Casey, I'll die. You understand? I'll die. If anything happens to that baby. Oh my God. Calling you guys? A waste. Huge waste. Casey? Mom. Hey, sweetie. Oh, I just saw your nice little cameo on TV. You don't know what my involvement is and stuff? You're not telling me where she's at because I don't know where she's at. Are you kidding me? I don't want to talk to you right now. Forget it.
The woman on the tape was someone who was completely in charge. She would be demanding. She would speak up. She would challenge them.
I want to talk to my mother, and it's a waste.
They had to do something to counter all the video that we were seeing in court of her yelling at her parents and swearing at her parents. At the beginning of the trial, she was a little bit more defiant. She was outraged that she was on trial for this. And at some point, we started seeing Casey Anthony wearing blouses that came up to her neck so that, with a big bow on it to look as innocent as possible. They even lowered her seat so she looked smaller than everybody else on the defense table because what they were trying to do was show this is a girl who could never kill anybody.
And what happened to Kaylee? You don't know. Something, I'm guessing something bad happened to her some time ago when you haven't seen her. She's either in a dumpster right now, she's buried somewhere.
Did you find any hairs that showed evidence of apparent decomposition?
One of the items showed, had a hair that exhibited characteristics of decomposition.
I think you had a death scene where Kaylee probably perished. It was the trunk of that car. And that's why she abandoned the car. And that's why she lied so much. And that's why she waited so long.
You ever had the opportunity in your 30 years in the towing business to come across a vehicle in which there had been a dead body?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you able at that juncture to make any connection?
It was an odor consistent to what I'd smelled in the past when it comes to decomposition. It's not a smell that you forget.
3 years experience, my opinion is that it was the smell of human decomposition.
That trunk smelled like a dead body.
The trunk of my daughter's car smelled like human decomposition.
Cop, he knows what a dead body smells like.
There's something wrong. I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in the damn car.
Casey's mother was a nurse. She knows what a dead body smells like. The defense gave their opening statement and said Kaylee Anthony was found face down in the pool. What the prosecution should have done at that point was to say, when you find your baby face down in the pool, you call the police, you call an ambulance, because you don't know if she's dead or not. And if you decide then to put duct tape around her and wrap her body in a trash bag and throw it in the woods, that everybody had adopted Kaylee Anthony as their own, and they wanted to avenge her death in some way.